Hello folks, Neil here from I Will Always Love Video Games, and I've had quite a day. I went to my favorite pawn shop and my favorite flea market. I got two really good hauls, and I also have two really cool stories to tell you. First off, at my favorite pawn shop, I went in and I looked at the gaming section and it looked pretty bare bones. So I went to the counter and I said, what happened to all the games? And they said, well, someone just came in here and cleaned out pretty much everything. Reseller! But they said they had a box of stuff in the back that they hadn't put in the system yet, and they said, well, if you want to look through it, you know, you're more than welcome to. I said, okay, sure. And they're like, hey, if you pick out a lot, then maybe we'll cut a deal. Man, the box they pulled out, huge box with a ton of PS2 and Dreamcast games. I didn't grab everything, I wish I could have, but I did grab quite a bit. Starting with, Who Wants to Beat Up a Millionaire? I really like these parody games. I actually have Pissed and Star Warped, so this was right up my alley. Gauntlet, Dark Legacy, San Andreas to use for trade bait. This did not have any kind of artwork, but it's Shadow Heart's Covenant, which goes for pretty decent money. The Bard's Tale for PS2. You might recall that I recently grabbed this version for PC in a big box, and now I have the PS2 version too, so yippee! Sopranos, Road to Respect. Not a great game, but I'm a Sopranos fan, so I had to grab it. And also, thankfully, it doesn't end with a blank black screen, to my knowledge. X-Men Origins Wolverine. Before the Arkham games, this was the pinnacle of licensed superhero titles on the 360, PS2, and PS3. This is still a really good game, and if you can find it, I highly suggest picking it up. Not the Wii version, though. That one wasn't too good. Robotech Battle Cry. This just looked awesome, so I had to grab it. As well as Destroy All Humans, Black Label Edition. Red Label, Shadow of the Colossus. I wish that they had the Black Label for this, but I'm not complaining, because this game is epic. EverQuest, Online Adventures. I don't even know if the service still works anymore. I just wanted it because, you know, collectability. Ghostbusters, a video game. This is the more cartoony version that the Wii also had. It's not quite like the 360 and PS3 versions, but this is still an excellent game. Both versions are excellent, actually. Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. This is my second copy of this. I had this years ago, traded it away. Wish I hadn't. I'm glad to have it back, because this is probably my favorite in the Tony Hawk series. Manhunt, baby. Yeah. The cover's kind of torn up, but still, Black Label. Disc looks great. And excellent game by Rockstar. And another excellent game that isn't as well known, it's kind of a hidden gem, is The Getaway. You can get this for a couple of bucks, and if you can find this, I'd recommend grabbing it. All of those games from the pawn shop cost me $19. That's it. I wish I had more to grab because they had a lot more, trust me. Then at my local flea market, which, okay, this flea market I've been going to since I was a child. It's been around for decades and decades. It's a community. It's not just a bunch of people sitting at a bunch of tables trying to make money. They're usually the same people there every week, except for some people who pop in and try to sell Wii games for $15 to $20 a piece. Yeah, you heard me right. But anyway, there's this nice woman that I visit every time I go, well, if she's there. She is very nice, she has very fair prices, and she's always willing to haggle. So I get there, she's not there. I'm assuming she's going to the she went to the bathroom or got something to eat or something. So I'm digging around on her table, and I find Full Throttle for PC, as well as a complete in-box Black Label Kingdom Hearts. Very nice shape. And just these two games. She had some other stuff there, but just these two I had to get. So I'm sitting around waiting, and 2-3 minutes go by, 5 minutes go by, she's not there. So I ask the woman at the table next to this table, you know, do you know where she went? And she goes, I think she went to look at the auction going on in the back. So I said, okay. So I took these two, and I tucked them away on the table, left them there, and I went and got her and brought her back. And she's like, well, what do you want? And I said, well, I just want to grab these. And she was getting ready to bag these up, and she goes, you know what? You buy from me all the time. You could have easily just stolen these and walked away, and instead you came to find me. You're really honest. You know, I like selling to you, so you know what? Why don't you just take those and everything, all the other games on the table for $2? This alone is worth way more than $2. So, I ended up grabbing a couple more games. She had a few more. She had Stuntman, Metal Gear Solid 3, and Tokyo Extreme Racer Zero, as well as a PC game that I'm pretty sure I heard of on Lazy Game Reviews, and that's probably why it was stuck in my head. The Logical Journey of the Zoombinis. So I grabbed all of these, plus Kingdom Hearts in Full Throttle. She said, you can have them all for $2. I gave her $5, and I said, thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And this is why I keep going back to this flea market, because like I said, it's a community. And if you're nice to people, if you try to build a camaraderie with people, then you know what? You can walk away with deals like this. And there you have it, folks. My $25, give or take, haul from 2 places, 2 vendors. Like I said, if you frequent the same places, try to get to know the people you're buying from. And don't try to lowball them. Be nice to them. Be polite, you know. Really try to build some sort of, you know, a camaraderie, as I said, with these people, because you might end up getting deals like I did just by being nice to people and frequenting the same place. And like I always tell you, if you've got extra cash in your pocket and you see a flea market or a pawn shop or a Goodwill or a swap meet or an antique shop, a mom and pop shop, pop in there and take a look around, because you never know what you'll find. Until next time, my name is Neil, and I will always love video games. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and check out our other videos and subscribe to us as well so you'll know as soon as new videos are available. Also, check out our Facebook page where we do random Steam game giveaways every week. Which is why I get angry when idiots come in there trying to